Let me show you how this works. Remember, when we eat, the stomach makes HCl to help us break down that food. It's not an accident that needs to be corrected. We need that there. There's a reason that we make stomach acid so we can get the benefit of all the nutrients in the food we're eating. Now, here's the tricky part. At the bottom of the esophagus is a lower esophageal sphincter, or LES. Now, this is a valve that opens so that food can come in, and then it closes so that the food doesn't come back up. The problem is that LES valve is triggered by stomach acid. So if a person is only making a small amount of stomach acid, but it's not enough to trigger that valve, now that small amount of acid is going to come back up with our food and it's going to burn us. And it sucks. It's the worst ever. But if a person can help their body acidify the stomach properly, now that stomach that is properly acidified will trigger the LES valve to close, and then the food doesn't come back up. The reflux turns off. Now, there are other causes for acid reflux, like a hiatal hernia that's blocking the ability for that LES valve to close properly. But for most folks, it's really about the lack of stomach acid. So someone has acid reflux, and so they take a reflux medication that completely turns that stomach acid off. And what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, the food is not going to break down properly. It's not going to get acidified. It's going to go into the intestinal tract in a more alkaline state, and it's going to move a lot slower through the system, and that can lead to constipation for a lot of people. Isn't it a little bit crazy to hear an explanation that actually makes sense? That's pretty fun, right? So if this information you're finding is really helpful to you, then be sure to click that like and subscribe button below, because that tells YouTube to share this video with more people, and then more people can find their answers as well. We hear from people every day who fix their reflux and constipation by addressing these issues. So if you want to figure out if your stomach acid may be too low, then look at the link below to sign up for our free 4-week digestion course, and we'll help walk you through figuring out if that's an issue for you, and also the steps that you can take to improve that. Now, if you are dealing with acid reflux, be sure to watch our Understanding Acid Reflux video where we dig a little bit further into that. I can't wait to hear about your results.